John, an information technology employee, arrives at work one day when his boss asks him to install a single licensed version of software on all the company's computers. Now, while this may seem like a simple case of right and wrong, not all other stories are. Being an IT professional, I understand the importance of making good, ethical decisions in a business environment. And practicing good IT ethics will affect business decisions that benefit investors, employees, and society. Generally speaking, ethics are a set of beliefs about good and bad behavior within society. However, due to the continual progress and general newness of information technology, it becomes difficult to discover the universal norms needed to make good ethical decisions when using technology. It is the IT professional's job to evaluate and apply current ethical norms into good practices when using information technology in a business. To evaluate ethics, IT professionals can use the same three normative theories that CEOs use to guide their business ethics decisions. The three normative theories are the stockholder theory, the stakeholder theory, and the social contract theory. Stockholders, also known as shareholders, are people who own part or whole of the company. For example, Wall Street investors. In the stockholder theory, professionals are bound to act in the interest of the shareholder, that is, to maximize shareholder value. However, to keep this in check, the theory also states that any ethical choice must be legal, non-fraudulent, and it must consider the long-term over the short-term benefits. Stakeholders are any group that vitally affects the life of the organization's success. The stakeholders group includes employees, customers, stockholders, or any external company such as a partner company. In the stakeholder theory, IT professionals are entrusted with a responsibility to all stakeholders. Also, decisions made must not impede on the rights of another stakeholder. The social contract theory is society's expectations of a business. The social contract theory states that businesses must create more value to society than the corporation consumes, pursue profit legally without fraud or deception, and avoid any injury to society. The social contract places responsibility on IT professionals to consider the needs of society. Otherwise, it would not be able to form without society's permission. For IT professionals to make good decisions, each theory must be used together to balance ethical choices, because good decisions do not consider just one factor, but all factors considered in making the choice. To analyze this, we'll examine three companies and compare and contrast them to the three normative theories. Intel. Intel is recognized as one of the most ethical companies in the IT industry. Looking at how they accomplish this, first, Intel expects their employees to behave legally and in a non-fraudulent manner. Second, stakeholders must treat each other fairly, act in the best interest of Intel, avoid conflicts of interest, and protect the company's assets and reputations. Third, according to the EPA, Intel continues to be the nation's largest voluntary purchaser of green power, thus creating a benefit to society that is greater than the cost to society. Google. Google's primary principle for driving their ethical choices is don't be evil. Because of that, their ethical principles are not based on universal values, which is what the three theories seek to discover. This results in less than desirable ethics. For example, they've ignored China's laws of censorship, terminated Chinese contracts causing business owners substantial losses, ignored international privacy laws, used Street View cars to collect texts of emails and passwords. They've hacked Apple's Safari browser, and most recently they're sending private information to Android app purchasers to app creators. I can go on. However, the point is that all these instances violate laws, impede on stakeholders' rights, and overall harm society, thus creating no long-term benefits for investors, employees, or society. Enron. Enron is a very well-known story. It ignored all theories for making ethical business decisions, resulting in a complete failure in ethics that affected investors, employees, and society alike. What does all this mean? The direction of the three companies demonstrates that practicing good IT ethics that benefits investors and employees in society can be achieved through the stockholder theory, the stakeholder theory, and the social contract theory. So I challenge you and I ask you, what do you want to be? The good, the bad, or the ugly?